Hello YouTube, hello sports fans, Flip Life 67 here. So checking this video out by Total Pro Sports by Andrew of TotalProSports.com. LeBron James better than Michael Jordan, 10 reasons why this may be true. Now first of all, if you're a true basketball fan, let's get this straight. Some of the things he said, it is interesting though. Statistically, LeBron James, with his career said and done, chances are his numbers are going to probably be better than Michael Jordan's. I don't think any real basketball fans will doubt that. But the reasons he got on this website, or actually on his YouTube channel, I kind of disagree with. Now, first of all, beating Golden State, this year's Golden State team, as great as this year's Golden State team was, the thing about it is Cleveland was down 3-1, right? Heading to Golden State in Game 5. Draymond Green got suspended. Now, let's understand this. That is huge. Draymond Green getting suspended was huge. So, Cleveland fans obviously got to thank LeBron James, and LeBron James got to thank the NBA for suspending Draymond Green. Because let's face it, there is no way Cleveland should have won Game 5 in Golden State. But besides that, they won because Draymond Green got suspended. And then not only that, they lost Andrew Bogut at the same game. So, Draymond Green didn't play and Andrew Bogut didn't play. They finished the series, and Golden State, obviously in Game 7, with Draymond Green coming back, had a big game, but the problem is the Splash Brothers didn't show up, and the next thing you know, Cleveland won the championship, and it makes you wonder, all right. So the NBA gave LeBron James a chance to win the championship, and it's crazy. Just that reason alone, oh, he beats the 73-win Golden State team. Yes, statistically, that's an accomplishment for Golden State, but obviously it takes its toes. If you understand basketball, that's a lot to take on your body just to do that accomplishment. But besides that, we'll go with that. Not only that, too, what was this other argument? Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Now, let's understand this correctly. Scottie Pippen, top 50 greatest players of all time. A bunch of all-stars, 6-time in the championship. Let's understand this correctly, though. Scottie Pippen didn't win anything after Michael Jordan left. You got to realize, he took Chicago, maybe, to the second round of playoffs. He also went to Houston. He also went to Portland. What did he do with those teams? You got to understand now. Houston and Portland had some better players than Chicago did. I mean, yes, they didn't have Michael Jordan on the team, but they had some better players. Heck, in Houston, he had Hakeem Olajuwon, and he probably was playing with Barkley. So I'm thinking, wait, what did Scottie Pippen do? Nothing. Didn't go to no finals. Didn't get to win any championships. But on the other hand, let's go back to LeBron James' legacy. Let's think about this. Disregard, what LeBron James has done so far in his career. Him finally winning in Cleveland was an awesome achievement. We're not going to take it away. You can't take that away. Him winning in Cleveland for the city of Cleveland is remarkable. But besides that, let's think about it. You talk about statistic-wise. LeBron James, in fact, yes, him losing to San Antonio especially, you can't downgrade that because, yes, San Antonio honestly is one of those dynasty teams, and it's hard to say being those dynasty teams. But besides that, one thing LeBron James did that I could not believe, him losing in the NBA Finals. Him losing to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, let's understand this. You had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, okay? Had 3 of you guys against a Dallas Mavericks squad with Dirk Nowitzki and, I don't know, name somebody on that other team, man. I don't know. What was it? Jason Terry, Sean Marion. What's those other guys' name? But the point of the matter is 2 A's and maybe a B, okay? Dirk Nowitzki was your only A player in Dallas, all right? Now, let's talk about those Dallas Mavericks team, and let's talk about Dwayne Wade. Now, since he talks about how Jordan had Scottie Pippen, and like I said, Pippen didn't do jack, all right? Dwayne Wade, on the other hand, beat that same Dallas Maverick team, okay? Dwayne Wade by himself beat that Dallas Maverick team in the NBA Finals. He did what LeBron James couldn't do, and also what Michael Jordan didn't really do. He won the NBA Finals by himself. Technically, he won it by himself. Now, how do you explain that? So you're gonna tell me that Michael Jordan had help? You don't think LeBron James didn't have help beating the I mean, come on now. LeBron James, after leaving Cleveland, going to Miami, that first year in Miami, there's no reason on paper. I don't know any real NBA fan would have been like, Miami's going to lose to Dallas. Only the LeBron haters at the time. and the Dallas Mavericks, who honestly believed that they were going to beat the Miami Heat at the time. But like I said, that's hard to believe. I don't know anybody who on paper would have believed, yes, LeBron James was going to lose to Dirk Nowitzki. Come on now. LeBron James, quote unquote, the greatest player that they want to claim. You know, it's just crazy how that worked. But besides that, they did lose. You know, and that's the thing about it. What Michael Jordan didn't do and what LeBron failed to do. Michael Jordan, 6 times to the championship. He won it all. He took the clutch shots. He even played sick. Tell me what LeBron did when he did that stuff. And not only that, too, let's go into this thing about you know, LeBron James playing in semifinals. Let's get this straight. If Michael Jordan didn't retire, all right, Michael Jordan would have gone to 8 finals, all right? He would have gone to straight 8 NBA finals in the 90s. The chances are, argument 6 is, we don't know if Houston would have beaten him one of those 2 times, because from the Houston documentary I saw, Houston was very confident they would have beaten Michael Jordan. But we don't know that. But also, too, you got to realize, in that decade of the 90s, the championship that Chicago won, what Michael Jordan did, he sent so many other players, your Reggie Millers, Charles Barkley's, your Karl Malone's, your John Stocktons, your Patrick Ewings. There are so many players in that 90s that probably should have won a championship. Your Gary Paytons, who eventually won a championship. You got to realize, Michael Jordan did a lot for basketball. As great as LeBron James is, of course LeBron James is going to be great. His numbers are probably, towards the end of his career, will probably look better than Michael Jordan's. But besides that, the losses that LeBron James set in the finals is huge. Think about it. That, like I said, that Dallas finals, there is no reason why, as great as LeBron James did, he melt down. Think about it. If anybody that saw that finals, looked at that finals and say to yourself how great LeBron James is, he melt in the 4th quarter. He didn't want to give the ball to anybody. It's like, take the shot. And he failed to do that. And it amazes the hell out of me, because as gifted as LeBron James is, you would think he would dominate. And he didn't. And of course, yes, he proved it in San Antonio how much then. But that's the other thing too about that's the other San Antonio loss. Or actually, I'm sorry, when he beat San Antonio. It took Ray Allen and San Antonio missing 3 throws. It just drives me mad how not just college, but pro athletes who get paid millions and millions of dollars who can't shoot 3 throws. It drives you nuts as a basketball fan watching that stuff. But besides that, it's just crazy. So, you know, that, and like I said, some of the other things that you want to give reasons why LeBron James should be better than Michael Jordan, or on pace to being better than Michael Jordan. Like I said, the ending statistics is what it talks about. The 6-0 in the NBA Finals. That is huge. And like what Stephen A. Smith said, or I'm sorry, to answer the quote, one of his other comments is, oh, Jordan faced the diverse in finals. The point is, if you are the better team, you are the best player in the league, you do not go to a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. You do not let the other team go to a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. If you are the best player, your team is the best team of that time. You do not go to Game 7, and that's all what Michael Jordan did. The will to win, the drive to win. Sometimes LeBron James, on all honesty, sometimes he doesn't even have that. You listen to his comments. His loss in, what was it, the other finals. Sometimes he didn't have that. Michael Jordan had that. LeBron James is probably going to go down as the top 3 to 5 player in NBA history. Point is, he's not better than Michael Jordan. And obviously, statistics, you can check all the statistics. Yes, statistically, in the end, LeBron James probably will pass Michael Jordan. Who knows? LeBron James, you know, if somehow he beats Kevin Durant next season and the season after that, him taking Michael Jordan rings, and you know, it's possible that he could pass Michael Jordan rings, but we'll see about that. But besides that, man, LeBron James' legacy is fine. It's great. You know, he's a great player. We all know he's a great player. He's a Hall of Fame. We all know that. But this argument between Michael Jordan versus LeBron James, or actually the idea of having LeBron James above Michael Jordan, is just crazy. Besides that, on Flip Life 67, we out of here. Like, subscribe, comment. All right, we out.